a new truck for your business? Look no farther. Come on down to A.J. Doman Chevrolet, where we got $12,000 off every remaining 23 medium duty in stock. And more trucks arriving daily. It's all happening at A.J. Doman Chevrolet, where we say yes when others say no. A.J. Doman Chevrolet, your business elite dealer, at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terraborn Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And I'm always glad to see friends and colleagues from years ago come back and spend time with us. Mr. Michael Trosclair, thanks for joining us, brother.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
I appreciate that. Of course, Krewe of Mardi Gras president.
Yes, sir.
And very involved, of course, in all of the things that y'all do. But man, this is exciting. Y'all always kind of look at where we are, what we need to do. Y'all are so focused on community and family. And I love the fact that we have this fish and rodeo and this chicken and sausage gumbo cook-off.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Excited about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Let's put that flyer up. Want to let you know you can see that all of that information. It is the Krewe of Mardi Gras, the fish and rodeo, and the chicken and sausage gumbo cook-off. I say that very specifically because it is only chicken and sausage gumbo, and there's a reason for that. It'll be the September 13th, 14th, and 15th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The gumbo cook-off is a $50 entry. First place, $500. Second place, $250. Third place, $150. And a fourth place for $100. It will be adult fishing is a $30 entry. You get so many different things for that. You get T-shirt. It's for rod and reel only fishing. They're going to have all of the different processes: redfish, drum, speckled trout, gaff top, catfish, bass, and perch, so saltwater and freshwater. It's going to take place at the Coco Marina, and there's so many different ways and things that we're going to talk about how you can get involved. So, Michael, this year it's important that we're doing chicken and sausage gumbo. We didn't want to have a battle between that and seafood, right?
Correct. It's always a competition, whether it's chicken and sausage or seafood.
Right.
And we wanted to make it fair for everybody.
Right.
So we just picked chicken and sausage
listen,
gumbo.
if you good at gumbo, you good at gumbo. That's the way it is.
Yes,
so if you can do a chicken, if you can do any gumbo, you can do a chicken and sausage gumbo. And quite frankly, that's a huge part of our heritage down here.
Yes, sir.
About chicken and sausage gumbo. All right, so you doing one?
I do have one, but I won't compete.
Yeah, gotcha.
But to me, it's family and it's community.
I got
so
you.
let them
compete.
involved in that.
Right.
I'm just going to sit around and walk around, talk to everybody, and eat gumbo.
And that's the way it's supposed to. Let's talk about the weekend itself. It's going to be a huge weekend.
Yes, it's a beautiful weekend that we should have beautiful weather on the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And the weather is just stating that everything is supposed to be so beautiful.
That's what it looks like. That's what it's forecasting.
Yes.
And so down at the Coco Marina.
At Coco Marina, September 13th, 14th, and 15th, like you mentioned earlier.
Right.
And Coco Marina is just fantastic for us.
It's a wonderful place.
The world of difference is what's been happening down there. And a good shout out to them because they help out every organization that they can.
Yes, they do.
And they help the Krewe of Mardi Gras out a whole bunch by letting us have our fishing rodeo down at the Coco Marina.
Yeah, and quite frankly, it's an icon. The Coco Marina is an icon. Again, it is September 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's going to be a wonderful time, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day?
Yes.
Each day.
That's 13th. The 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the cook-off.
Gotcha. Very good. That's important to know.
Yes.
Right.
We also got, Keith, we didn't mention that we added a kid division this year.
Okay.
We have a kid division 12 and under.
Okay.
They win a first, second, and third place prize.
Okay.
With a couple dollars on each one. So it's fantastic that we're able to incorporate the kids division this year. And it's doing outstanding because it's a family-oriented club.
Right.
So we do everything for families and friends. So we wanted to do that this year.
For the cook-off.
Yes.
For the cook-off. And so that's really neat because, look, I will tell you, there's some kids that can cook.
Oh, yes. A whole bunch of them.
Look, and because any of our kids that have watched over the years, they've kind of seen, they've wanted to do that, right? They want to be able to see, hey, I want to do this like mom and dad do. And they kind of want to put their own spin on it.
Yes.
And so I love that idea. So again, chicken and sausage gumbo for them. And so that's really, really cool that we're inviting the kids. Fishing rodeos are always about family.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's so very nice to be able to do that. And that's going to take place 13th, 14th, and 15th. And for the day of the cook-off, which is going to be on Saturday
yes.
on the 14th.
Yes, sir.
And so really excited about that. And so I love the fact that, again, that these proceeds go to help the crew of Mardi Gras.
Yes.
But y'all give back.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are giving back to the people who are being able to do that, and people who are paying their entry. It really kind of goes back to the community because, again, that's exactly what the crew of Mardi Gras is about.
Yes.
So I want to let people know one more time, crew of Mardi Gras, I kind of want to give you some information about how you can kind of get involved. If you want a chance for the $300 drawing as well, you can call for information at 985-688-8645. Or, of course, that's 985, or 985-665-7416. First rod and reel, second tackle box, and third for ice chest for the kids 12 and under.
Yes.
Which is a $15 entry for them for the fishing rodeo. Again, they're going to get a T-shirt. They're going to win prizes only. Again, bass, perch, and
cash price. Cash prizes also for the kids.
Also for the kids.
Yes.
So wonderful for that. Again, it's both for adults and for kids. Want to mark your calendar. Cardinal Michael, he and God have a conversation. It's going to be wonderful weather on September 13th, 14th, and 15th. It is going to be the Gumbo cook-off on the Saturday the 14th and the fishing rodeo on the 13th, 14th, and 15th down at Coca Marina. And again, as you mentioned, just a wonderful host to be able to have an event like this. And so it's awfully exciting. And so, Michael, we appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for
tell us
having
about it. Any final thoughts?
Everything is great.
Yeah.
On the east side.
Come on out.
Yes.
Yeah, we are getting better.
Yes.
We are getting better.
Most definitely.
And so we're all recovering together. And not only that, but we're thriving. And so blessed to be able to put on this event. I know crew of Mardi Gras so very dedicated. And of course, they ride on the east side.
Yes, sir.
And that's one of those things that's really unique about that crew as well. But really appreciative for that. Michael, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Mr. Keith, for having me.
Absolutely. You got it. All right, guys, that will do it for this particular segment. But don't go anywhere. A whole lot more when we continue here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.